And now guys, we are here. We're going to check our seeds after 2 days. So this is looks like now. So it's so very quick, no? It's just only 2 or 3 days. Yeah, that's a cabbage. That's a white cabbage. And now guys, we're going to check our seeds. It's just 2 days ago. So we will see what looks like, and hopefully this is will be helpful, especially if you know, if you are if you don't know how to start inside the house. And this is one of my ideas. So instead of like what I did last year, you know guys, I just make just like a newspaper cup, but the very, you know, the problem of that is, you know, like it's not all the seeds is grow up, so or comes up, so you're wasting of time and a space also. So in this way, so you can see you know, like the seeds, and before you can transfer, for example, if the ground is not ready yet, so you can start, you know, you can transfer into a cup, like a plastic cup, like a plastic cup for example, like for the drinks cup, something like that. So but anyway, just right now we're going to check our seeds. This is like this video now is just a 2 days after, you know, we prepared our seeds, because I'm not going, you know, I'm not doing you know, video after, because I'm gonna show what is the, you know, looks like after our seeds just in the tree. And especially we use you know, the mat, heat mat, so at least you will see guys what is looks like, especially in the lid or the plastic lid of our tree. So okay guys, I will, you know, we're going to the our area now, where is our seeds area. So and now guys, we are here. We're going to check our seeds after 2 days. So this is looks like now. So it's so very quick, no? It's just only 2 or 3 days. Yeah, that's a cabbage. That's a white cabbage in the back. This is a green cabbage in here. And some in here, guys, the tree in there is peppers. So we have like habanero peppers, cayenne peppers, some kind of spices. So there is also comes up in there. So it's not as much, because it's depend for the seeds, what kind of seeds you're starting, because there is a kind of seeds that it's a very quick to comes up, or there is like it needs to 3 to 5 days. And here also, if you can see that guys, there is seeds starting can, you know, just some is not yet. And then if you can see that there is a number per, you know, like that white plastics, because that's a plastic. I put only a number in there, but I write the name, you know, in every number there is a name in my paper. So I you know, make sure that you just know what kind of seeds in your every number, so you can write that instead of to complete writing in that what's called that white in there. So I forget already the name of that. So then make sure that every seeds you put in there, you will know. So for example guys, you don't have this kind of heating mat. So for example, if you don't have this heating mat, you can use a container, for example, like a closed container, and then there's a lid in here, and then you can put that in outside. First you can put a soil in your container, and then put a seeds in there, and then spray. Just make sure you can spray enough water that makes a weight to the soil, and then you can put in outside in the sunny time, so it makes a warm for that. And then the data at the night time, just bring inside, just keep inside in your house. So for example, if there is a, you know, still low temperature, for example like a 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Fahrenheit and outside, so that's not a good for starting to making a seedling. So that's why you should need to bring inside the house. So if you don't have a heating mat, so all you know, my advice or suggestions, you can start also you know, just in closed container. You can put a dirt in the seeds in there. Make sure that you know, you can put spray a water, and then bring it outside in the sunny time, and then put a, you know, cover, so it will be a moisture and warm enough. But don't always open your container. So I'm sure like instead of, for example, a cabbage, just only this is 2 or 3 days, maybe it takes like 5 days, guys. So yeah, it still work good. So if you have any questions, or if you want to know how to start without a heating mat or heating mat, or especially if where we can get of this, you can get the heating mat by the online, for example, like an Amazon or whatever, like an online. As long as online, you can search only a heating mat, like a for seeds to make how to start. And also we can get the plastic container in online, but if you don't have a this kind, you can still start other container, as long there you can cover the you can cover like so very close, so you don't need, there is another way that you don't need to invest some money for the container. And now, guys, you will see after 2 to 3 days how looks like our seeds. So the seeds is already comes up. Not all, but some of them, it's depend for what kind of plants or seeds that you started. Because there is another seeds that it takes like 3 or 5 days, or to 5 to 7 days. But the cabbage, you will see that, guys, there is a lot that in within the 3 days only. So it's about for that heating mat or that container that we use the container, I mean the tree container. You can find that on online, for example, like an Amazon, something like that. Yeah, and also our heating mat. And then don't forget the fruits, don't forget how to start, or especially the procedure to about how to watering the dirt. If you are ready the dirt in the seeds, just use, guys, the spray. Just make to use the spring in the just spray. Don't dump a water in your if you're watering the soil or your dirt, so because it's not a good. So just make sure you can use a spray. So, and now I have a paper in here. This is a paper where I write, if you see that my video when I'm showing you guys about the seedlings, so there is only the number in there, and every the name, instead of completing the like in every name. Because in one, there is a 1 3 in there that I divided into 4 5, or like something like that, and I put only the number in the top of that. And then all of the number of that, I write in here the name, so I still know what is a name of every number in there. So because instead to write a full name in there, I put in here. And then you can track also, you need to write the like especially how many days only to germinate, like how many days before you can transplant of that. So the like the result of your plants or your seeds or your seedlings, so will be good. Because it's over like an age, over age or over a days in in that like heating mat, it's not a good. It's supposed only like, that's why you just need to make a track like this, you need to write. So it's about also, if you don't have an heating mat, you can start like, for example, if you have a closed container, as long the container is not so thick, the container. And then you can put a dirt on there, and then put your seeds, and then make sure you can cover a little bit of dirt in the top of your seeds, and then just spray the water. And then you can put that in the outside, and only the sunny time. So don't always open your don't always open that container. Just make sure you can open like around like about 5 days. Because the container will the hot, or no, for example, if you can put that in outside, so the sunny will gives the warm in your the dirt and also the seeds, so it gives a moisture in there. And then that's how the seeds where it comes up or growing. So that's why you don't need to always open for that. So you just need to open at least like a 5 days since you started in the container. So if you want to know about if this video is not so clear, you can if you have any questions, you can write below of my video in the comment section. So hopefully this video will be helpful if you are if you want to know how to start, especially in quick and easy way only to start a seedlings inside the house. So I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you don't forget to like if you like this video, and just subscribe if you like this channel, and don't forget to click the notification button so they will notify you if I have new videos uploaded. So hopefully you guys have a nice day, and our next update for our seedlings, if you can planting to outside directed, or we can planting to the start by the cups, so that will be in 2 weeks from now. So thank you so much, and bye bye.